everyone. This is Donna Gray, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, Australia. And I'm coming to you live for a second time today. It is absolutely bucketing down with rain here. We've just had a storm that has gone through and it has been bucketing down with rain. And you know what? What makes me think of crafting and that I want to craft all the more is when it's raining. I feel like when it rains, all I want to do is get in my craft room and be nice and cozy and craft away. Not that it's cold by any means. I mean, we don't really have to be worrying about whether we're too cold whether we're warm enough, because it's definitely warm enough here in Australia at the moment. So welcome. I know this is not my usual time, and I know that you're probably thinking, what in the world is she doing jumping on live now? So please feel free to jump on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And I wanted to bring some of my scrapbooking to you today. I've been having a ball with our scrapbooking kits. So we have brand new kits from Stampin UP that we have in a scrapbook. It's just an online catalog that you can see. You can't actually set, we don't actually have a print catalog for it, but we will in the coming months when we get our brand new mini catalog. We will actually have a catalog. It's a nice surprise, isn't it? Yes, two times in one day. Can you believe 2 times in one day? Ina, yes, live, and you're here. So, you know, it's a different time in the day for me to go live. But you know what? I wanted to do some scrapbooking this afternoon, and I wanted to hang out with some crafty people. So I thought, what better way but to jump on and do a live video assembling this gorgeous Everyday You and Me scrapbook workshop kit. I'm telling you, it is stunning. First of all, though, I want to run through, I've actually done the Wildflower birthday scrapbooking kit. So Stampin' Up have now bought on lots and lots of scrapbooking products, and they have pre-designed kits. Now, if you are thinking about getting into scrapbooking and you don't know where to start, then I'm telling you, these kits are definitely the way to go. They've got pre-designed layouts already for you. So you've got 3 double-page layouts with every kit that they have. Now, you can purchase the kit and do the kit if that's what you want to do. You can also purchase the paper and the sticker sheets on their own, and a selection of their 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock. So you can design your own kits. You can purchase a kit that's already pre-designed for you with die cut pieces, or as I said, you can buy the paper packs with the sticker sheets and things separately as well. So there's scrapbooking for all types of choices. So the choice is yours, whether you want to have something pre-designed or not. Now, I decided that I wanted to use the Wildflower birthday scrapbooking kit because I wanted to do some pages for my mum. So you all know that last year when my mum turned 80, I did a whole scrapbook album for my mum for her birthday present of her whole entire life, starting from her being a baby and her mum and dad and her sisters. She's got twin sisters. And I did a scrapbook page of her whole entire life. Now, if I had these kits, I would have been able to do it so much quicker and so much easier if I had these kits on hand. But back 12 months ago, we didn't have these kits. So Ina says that she's wanting to get back into scrapbooking. Type into the comments and let me know. Is scrapbooking something that you've done? Are you a scrapbooker now? Or are you wanting to get back into scrapbooking? Or are you wanting to learn scrapbooking? Type into the comments and let me know if you want to try your hand at scrapbooking. So, hey Marie, lovely to see you. So I wanted to just jump on and show you the pages that I've done with the Wildflower birthday suite. And I wanted to show you, I'm halfway through assembling the Everyday You and Me. And I thought, why not finish the pages here with you online? So let's pop the camera down and we will get started. So once a month, I actually design a scrapbook workshop kit that is not a pre-designed kit like these. I actually design my own, but this is the pre-designed workshop kit. Now I've changed this up a little bit, and I'm sorry about the glare. I've got them in plastic sleeves ready to go because my mum's coming up next weekend and it's her birthday on the following Monday. So she will be up here for her birthday. So, or up here the day before her birthday. So Deborah's saying that she's done it and do it as well. So you've been a scrapbooker the whole time. Lynn says that she's done scrapbooking in the past. Now, is it something, Lynn, that you think you might want to get back into? Marion, you used to scrapbook a lot, but to it, wanting to get back into it again. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, Marion, these scrapbooks, and Marion has just joined my team. So Marion, you'll be able to purchase these at a discounted rate. Now, I just need to tell you, people, if you want to buy your scrapbooking stuff, if you want to buy supplies for your crafting, you really should join Stampin' Up. We've got an awesome offer at the moment, but I'm telling you, you really should join Stampin' Up because it's the best way to buy your products because you get a 20% discount no matter what. You used to scrapbook a lot, but wanting to get back into it. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I want to show you these pages and I want to show you how I've changed them up a little bit. So if you want to look here, this is the first double page layout. Now, this is my take on that first double page layout, and I'll pick it up so that you can't see that reflection too bad. Now, can you see the difference here? This one's got a lot of navy blue in it. I didn't want the navy blue. So what I actually did was that there is where the navy blue should be, where the green check is. I've actually just flipped the paper. Like, honestly, the paper on the back was soft seafoam, and I just thought it made it a lot softer and a lot prettier because I wanted it to be really girly. I didn't want it to be too boyish. Not that it was boyish, but I just didn't like that strong blue color. I thought it was really nice swapping the paper around. So just because the scrapbook kit shows you what to do, a simple thing of just swapping that paper and using the reverse side has changed that layout by just doing that. So that's one. Now this is the next one. I've done the next one actually exactly like that layout was supposed to be. So I didn't change anything. The only thing that I did, and I did do a video assembling this page. The only thing I did with this one was that I matted the photos on Pretty in Pink. So that's the only thing that I did. The background paper is Bubble Bath, but I actually mounted them on Pretty in Pink because I just thought the Pretty in Pink gave it a much deeper color. But you can see all the embellishments, everything is in it. You love the kits and you enjoy making cards more. Yep. I'm a card maker through and through, but I've really embraced the scrapbooking, I can tell you. Now, this is another one where I've changed it up as well. So on this one, they had the navy blue in behind again. So you can see here, they've got the navy blue in here. I've actually swapped it around, used the reverse side, and softened that a little bit so that I didn't have that navy blue in there. So all I've actually got to do now is do a little bit of journaling, and those pages are finished. So mum's present will be finished. So it was such a wonderful thing to see her turn 80, and we got some gorgeous photos. She looked stunning. I mean, look at my mum. Can you tell? Does she look like she's 80 years of age? I mean, she's still pretty good looking, and she dresses beautifully for her age. Like, so I'm so proud of my mum, and so proud to be anywhere and say that she is my mum and that she's 80. All right. Now, I want to talk to you about the scrapbooking kit here. So this one here is what we're going to be playing with today. So this one is called Everyday You and Me. And you can see here, we've got the 3 double page designs. So I'm actually going to assemble this one here with you today. I've already gone ahead and done this one here. So I've got the pages already done. Now, as I was saying, you can buy the totally inclusive kit, which is what I'm putting together today. You can totally buy just the kit, and everything in that kit is all you need to do, and just have a paper trimmer and your adhesive, and you are good to go. There is an optional extra of adding color to your embellishments using some pecan pie ink. Now, you don't have to do that. So so you actually, yeah, it's not a big drama. You don't have to do that section if you don't want to. But I've already put these 2 pages together. Now, the next thing what I wanted to talk about, I mentioned at the beginning that you can actually get a paper kit and the sticker sheet. So you can actually get a pack of this paper, and I'm going to open this paper today to see what's in it. So With my Scrap It With Me workshop kit for the month of March, we will be using this exact paper and the sticker sheet. So if you have not subscribed to my Scrap It With Me workshop kits, if you want to get the kit for this month, which was the mixed media florals, you can subscribe right now and that will get you in for February. If you want to wait until March, just wait until after the 10th of February to sign up, and you will be in for the kit for March. So as you can see, we've got the sticker sheet. Now the sticker sheet is the same sticker sheet that's in the scrapbooking kit. It's got some gorgeous stickers. It shows you the color palette down the bottom here. So we've got Lost Lagoon, Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path, I think it is, and Pretty Peacock. And I love, love, love the color scheme. I just think it's gorgeous. This sentiment here is one of my favorites, and so is this one here. I think it's gorgeous. Now, I did see someone actually printed on this, which I thought was quite clever. They actually printed with their computer onto a clear sheet and then stuck it over the top of that, and it looked like the words were actually on top of that. I don't know whether I'm that clever, but yeah, it's a thought that you could possibly do too. But lots and lots of stickers in the sticker sheet. And now I just want to show you the papers that you get in the paper pack. So this is a paper that is in the scrapbook kit. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of that. Okay. So you can see here, the colors are gorgeous. This is my favorite paper. I mean, honestly, I just think it's stunning. So this is in the scrapbook workshop kit too. Now in the scrapbook workshop kit, you only get 2 sheets of these paper. Here you're getting 4 sheets of it. So you'll be able to do lots and lots of layouts. And you can even copy these layouts. If you bought the workshop kit and then bought an extra paper pack, you could make more and more of the layouts. Okay. So as you can see, we've got the gorgeous flowers on the back. So you've got 4 sheets of that. This one here is in the scrapbook workshop kit too. And this is another favorite piece of paper. I need to get this out so you can see it because it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to be doing one of the layouts today. I love this. And I've seen so many people that have done gorgeous beach layouts. It's been absolutely stunning. And so you get 4 sheets of that one as well. And that's the one with the green dots on the back. Okay, so that's the paper pack that you would get if you order the paper pack on its own and not in the workshop kit. Okay, so you can actually buy this paper without the stickers as well. So you can buy just the designer series paper on its own. It costs you another $8, I think $8.75 to get the sticker sheet as well. But I mean, the sticker sheet is gorgeous and it's great for embellishing. So I just think it will take your scrapbooking to a whole new level. Now, the stamp set that actually goes with this kit is called Everyday You and Me. And there is some dies that are with it, but I haven't got the die packet here. It's actually still out in my craft studio, but the dies cut out all of these flowers. So you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different size flowers. Then we've got a small little twin flower, got lots of leaves, some nice little dotty stamps. We can actually recreate. So this here, we can recreate that type of look as well. Or you could do that type of look with an aqua painter and just swish it across and get that look as well. So, so yeah, like everyone's saying hello again. Well, I just decided that I wanted to jump on and hang out with you all again. So, so anyway, so that's actually what we'll be using next month in my Scrap It With Me workshop kit, but I will be pre-designing the layout. So it will not be like the scrapbook workshop. It will actually be my layout. So I will design 3 double-page layouts. Now, you can actually subscribe. So if you wanted to get in the mixed media florals, I should have brought those pages in too because we were absolutely having a ball yesterday in our scrapbooking workshop. Now, you can actually subscribe to my workshops here with that QR code, and that will actually take you straight through over to my upcoming classes and events. You just scroll down until you can see the Scrap It With Me workshop kits. Click on the link and it will take you through to the registration, and you can choose which way you want to subscribe. I also do just the PDF for people that are international. So for people that are wanting to get the PDF internationally, you can actually subscribe just to get that PDF. And before people in Australia ask me the next question, which I know the next question is going to be, can we in Australia just buy the PDF? And the answer is no. Because this is my business, I am not in the business of designing scrapbook layouts and PDFs and things and not selling the product. I mean, the whole idea of it is my full-time job. I actually sell the product. So for you to actually get access to my class, if you live in Australia, you actually have to pay for the whole price of the class. All right. So as you can see here, I have done those, the first two layouts. So I've done those first two layouts, ready to go. That's what I actually was doing when I was hanging out with my scrapbook ladies yesterday. I actually was putting this kit together. So I was having a ball. I was so enjoying it. Now, the way these kits work and the way that I'm starting to do my Scrap It With Me workshop kits, I'm doing them very similar to these kits in the layout and the cutting directions, so that when you actually either do my Scrap It With Me workshop kit or you purchase a pre-designed a pre-designed workshop kit from Stampin Up, that you'll be able to understand the cutting instructions. So I'm just going to step through what you need to do to be able to cut these out and to be able to do it. So, when here on page 1, it actually tells you a couple of things up here about getting started to gather all of the things that you need. Now it says here this key. It actually says the scissors means the first cut. So that means where you're going to cut your designer series paper first. And that little asterisk means use the back of the paper. So it means use the reverse side of the paper. So how these kits are designed, it will show you the paper orientation. It'll show you this is the right side. The asterisk here, it says it's the back side. Okay, so it shows you how to do it. It then tells you your cutting dimensions and things. So what you actually do is you cut all of your designer series paper first for the whole 3 double page layouts. Now I'm doing the same thing with my Scrap It With Me workshop kits. I'm getting people used to doing the cutting of all of their designer series paper because the fun part is assembling it. Okay. The part that I think we all probably don't enjoy the most. I mean, we enjoy crafting, but I mean, probably the least enjoyable part of your scrapbooking is getting everything sorted and getting all the bits and pieces cut and ready to go and doing a bit of a dry run. So how it's designed is that you cut them all, and then you'll see even on these diagrams, you'll see that it says 1A 8x12, 1B 4x8, and the 1B has an asterisk beside it. So it means that you're going to use the reverse side of that paper, and so on and so on. So what you actually do, and this is what I've been doing with my ladies in the classes, and I'm just going to show you this so that we can have a bit of an idea of how we do it. So we actually have a little stand that sits on our table, and we actually have 3 folders. We've got design number 1, design number 2, and design number 3. Now in these folders, what happens is when you are cutting your layers and things, what you do is you use a little, and I gave them all sticky notes yesterday. You use a little sticky note, and I'll show you here on design number 2. You'll see here on this cut piece, I have a sticky note with a label saying 2G. Okay, so what you actually do is you cut all of your pieces in folder number 1. You put all the pieces that start with number 1 that you've labeled, put them all into folder number 1. All the ones that start with number 2, you put it in folder number 2. All the ones that start with number 3, you put it in folder number 3. So once you've got everything cut, now I just want to show you also in folder number 2, you'll see here that I have from this scrapbook workshop kit, I actually have some little die cut pieces. Okay, so these die cut pieces here. Now, the way the workshop kits work, you'll see on the back, it actually says project number 2. So you can pop out all of your embellishments and pop them into the corresponding folders that you need to do. So when it comes to any of the die cuts, you flip them over, and on the reverse side, it shows you which project that they all go for. So I've got all my bits and pieces in there for the rest of number 2, and I'm going to leave that one out because I need that for the layout that I'm doing. Now here in design number 1, you may see I've got a piece of this gorgeous pretty peacock, and it's two-toned. It's light on one side and dark on the other, so you can see that. Now, I've got this piece left over, and the reason that I've got this piece left over is it was using a whole sheet of this, but then it was overlaying with another piece of designer series paper. And I thought, I don't want to waste this whole entire pretty peacock sheet. I really, so what I actually did, I gutted it out, and I'll show you how I did that as we move on. So I need design number 2. So as you can see, I'll just give you another look at those gorgeous layouts. So they are so super pretty and gorgeous. Okay, so when I said I gutted out the back, no, it's on the next one. I thought about it on this one, and I should have done it on this one as well. It actually comes out of design number 2. I'm going to show you with my next lot of sheets. So that's number 1, totally completed and ready to go. And I've just nearly lost a little die cut piece, and that's in project number 2. All right, now I'm going to bring in my number 2 layouts that I've already started to do, and I'll show you in that how I did gut out that piece. Okay, so I've got that one there. Is that all I have, or do I have another one? I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so number 2. Now, I'm going to keep my number 2 folder out here. So how I said that I decided that I would save that paper, because on the first layout, I didn't do it. So there we go. I cut that piece out of in there, and you're not going to see it because this designer series paper is going to layer over the top. So you're actually not going to see it anyway, but that gives you way more pretty peacock paper cardstock that you can use on something else, or you can use it to mat your photos, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we are going to go back to our instruction because I was halfway through doing this, and then our class finished, and so I decided that I would finish this off. Now I'm going to go. So cutting instructions are as follows. So you go right through, you cut, and you can see here, it gives you all of the orientations of your paper. You go through and you cut all of your paper ready to go. Okay. Now, then the assembly instructions, it shows you the photo of what the layout looks like. Then it has this translucent look. This is where your tabs come into play. So this is where you will bring in those little sticky notes that you've put all these letters and things on. That's where you're going to get it, because when you open your folder, you're going to have all your pieces with that label on them, okay? And then it tells you exactly how to assemble each page as you go through. So I've actually done all of that. I haven't done, so this is my left page. So this is what I'm working on here right now. So the left page, I've already stuck down. So I've got my pretty peacock layer that I've gutted out. I've also got this one here. I could have even gutted that out, because then this one layers over the top as well. So I could have even gutted that one out as well. And then we have our designer series paper. We have a couple of layers here like so. Okay, now when you look at this translucent photo, it actually tells you how far in you need to stick something, how far up from the bottom you need to stick it. So I like to get all of my bits and pieces out for the actual layout so that I've got them all ready to go. So it says that I need, there's a couple of stickers that I need off the sticker sheets as well, but I'm going to use, I had some more bits in here somewhere. I may have dislodged all my bits when I brought it all inside. Let me have a look. Oh no, I've got some on the sticker sheet here. So some of the things are on the sticker sheet that we need as well. So this sticker sheet, we're going to keep that handy off to the side. All right. I need this little piece here. I need that little piece here. I need, is it this piece? I think it is this piece in here. Maybe it goes that way. I think it's that piece. We'll see. What else do I need? No, not that flower. We've got one flower up there. And I think the other things are on our sticker sheets. I'm actually going to get my right page as well so that I can get organized. So we've got that one. Okay, so the right page, we are going to do another full sheet of Pretty Peacock card base. So it's Pretty Peacock and it's the light side of the Pretty Peacock card base. There it is there. Okay, so we've got the light side of the Pretty Peacock card base. So 2F, we've got 2F, 2G, that's our 2G. 2G's down there, there, and there. And then we have okay, 2J is going to go over the top. And I have mucked up that cutting there because that's supposed to be the same size as this one. So I've actually haven't cut the bottom part. I need to cut that off. I didn't cut that exactly right, so I need to cut that off. We've got this one here. We've got another embellishment. We've got these two pieces here. So these two are going to go here. We're going to do that little one up there. We're going to do this one here. Okay, and we're going to use a couple of the stickers. All right. Okay. Someone is ringing me at the moment and I can't answer. You love my idea, Chris, of the folders, much tidier than how, yep, you got them all scattered over the place. Yes, definitely. I mean, I got that idea from someone else. So someone else said that that's what they do. And I was like, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I want to do the same. So, so it made life a lot easier, I can tell you. Tracy Lee, you love scrapbooking. Looking forward to view the scrapbooking kits. Enjoyed listening to my tips. Well, thank you, Tracy Lee. All right. So let's get to assembling this first page. And then we will move on to the next bit. And I just, when I was looking for all that, there it is. I was going to say, when I was looking for all the bits and pieces, I lost where I put my instruction sheet. All right, so left page, I like to have them both out. I don't know what it is. I just like to have them both out. So left page is this one here. Okay, so what I actually do, and this is where it comes in handy having a ruler. It also comes in handy having this gorgeous glass mat, because the glass mat can help us with lots of things, especially when we're lining up little edge bits and things. It's quite handy. So this one is going to go in at 2 3/8. So you can see this piece here is going to go in from the outside edge 2 3/8 of an inch. And it's going to go up 1 1/2 from here. So I've actually marked it. So I've got 2 3/8 here. And I've also marked this one here. So I'm actually going to adhere that one down. And I'm actually going to leave that side there because I don't know whether I'm supposed to put that bit in underneath. So I'm actually going to leave that free, that I'm actually not going to put some glue on that side in case I have to tuck that in down underneath. So all I've really done is put glue on And I'm just looking where my marks are. Now, a T-ruler would be really, really good for doing this. I've actually got one that I'm looking at that I think I'm going to buy, because a T-ruler will be really good for lining up photos and things. I think will be much, much easier. All right, so it says adhere 2A to 2B, which 2A and 2B is these. So 2A and 2B. And then it says adhere 2C and 2D. 2C and 2D. So that's these two pieces here. So this one, it's saying it's coming in 1/4 of an inch from here. Well, mine's going to be a little bit further over than 1/4 of an inch, but that's okay. And it's 2 inches up from the bottom. So I can guide, it's 2 inches up from here. So I'm going to just push that up. Okay, so that's where that piece needs to go. So I'm just going to adhere that one in place. I like to just put a little pencil mark just a little bit further up than what I want it, and then I will be able to just add that. Okay, so we have that one there. And, you know, even if it doesn't look exactly like it, like the photo, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now this one here, we're going to do the same thing. It goes up 2 inches from the bottom as well. So we're just going to measure 2 inches from the edge of that and pop it about there. So I'm just going to add another little mark. And then I'm going to adhere that one. And it's going to butt just up against that other one. So we just cover that pencil mark and pop it in up against there. Okay, so we've got that happening there. Okay, so we've done 2C and 2D. So we put those two pieces in. Now it says adhere 2E and adhere a photo to it. We've already adhered that one, so it's done. Do not use adhesive along the left side of 2E. There we go. See, I was clever. I didn't even read the instructions. Do not use adhesive on the left side. You'll place another piece behind it later, okay? Embellish with die cuts, tucking one under 2E. Okay, so we are going to tuck an embellishment in under 2E. All right, so that is this piece here, but I feel like we're wasting so much of that. We don't really need to be wasting that much. Now I'm just going to grab my take a pic tool and I'm going to grab the spatula end. And of course I had to use the one that I've used a glue dot in here to stick it in because it kept falling out. So I'm actually going to hopefully get my spatula in. I put it so close to that. Maybe I'll just butter the paper. There we go. Okay, so I'm supposed to pop that in there. I feel like we can cut some off that because we physically don't need that long. So I think I'm going to cut that in half because I think half is still going to be way, way, way enough. So let's cut that in half. I don't know. I might regret it later on, but we're going to cut it in half. It is 5 3/4. So let's do 5 3/4. So half of 5 1/2 is 2 1/2, 2 3/4. 2 3/4, 2 7/8 is half. Okay, a little bit of math there. 2 7/8 is half. So I've got another piece there that I might want to use that for later on. And I'm just going to tuck that in there. And as you can see, I didn't need that whole piece tucked in under there. So I'm thinking that's looking quite good. Now it tells me it doesn't tell me how high or how low that should be. So it's just straddling that piece there. So I think where that is quite nice. So I'm just going to look at that. Our happy place is going to go over the top here like this. We've got that little, I thought I had that. Oh no, that's a sticker. That's right. I was thinking, I thought I had that. It's a sticker. I get confused of what the stickers are. So you can see here we've got this sticker that we're going to use. So let's grab that off. And we will just add that on my skin a little bit so it's not so sticky, so we can look at that, where that's going to go. So I'm just going to lay that there. Our happy place is going to come up here. Just going to lay that in place. I always like to do a little bit of a dry run to see where it's going to be. Now we've got one of those nice embellishments that are out of this chipboard, which these are stunning. So it's this one here. Now it does tell us that we can use our blending brush and pecan pie to add a little bit more color to these embellishments. So we can do it just like that, looking natural, or we can actually add a little bit of pecan pie. So on that first layout that I did the wooden embellishment. I actually did that with some pecan pie. So I think I'm going to leave this one quite natural because I think it looks okay being natural there. So let's start to assemble these pieces. So we can tuck that one in underneath. I'm just going to add some glue. I'm going to tuck him in just under there and straddle about in the middle of that strip that's going down the side there. Hello, Julie. Welcome. All right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do, that's a sticker. I'm actually going to add this with a little bit of glue. So I like to just add a little bit of liquid glue in behind. You don't have to put glue all over it. I mean, that's going to be enough to make that sit and glue where we need it to be, like so. Then, of course, our happy place, we're going to glue that one down. Oh, and this circle, I nearly missed that circle. That circle comes over the top here. So let's add a bit of glue to that. Nearly missed that one. I was wondering where that one was going to pop in. Okay, so it's up there like so. All right, our happy place is going to go in about there. Maybe down a little bit more. Actually, over the top of that. There. Okay, our happy place. And then, of course, the sticker is going to stick down over that. Okay, now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, now we have another sticker here, and this is for our journaling, which I think is really, really cute. So we've got this sticker here. Now, you're going to have to pop your photo in first. Now, I'm actually just doing this that I'm not actually going to put the photos on them. I want them just to look like display pages, so I don't actually want to put some photos in there. But I could physically, I could use a bit of embossing powder, the embossing buddy on that edge so it doesn't stick down, which I might do that anyway because you never know. I might end up deciding that I want to put some photos on this later on. So I'm just going to use my embossing buddy and I'm just going to tap it down the side of that sticky sticker. Okay. And what that does is it just takes a little bit of the stick away and stops it from being sticky on that side. Okay. So we're just going to add that just down that left-hand side so that we can actually pop it over there and it doesn't matter. We can slide our photo in underneath. All right. So we're just going to stick that up a little bit more and there. Now, I didn't measure that. I don't think it has a measurement. We're just going to stick it in there. Now, as you can see, because I've used my embossing buddy, when I get my spatula, we can still slide our photo in underneath. Okay, so just using the embossing buddy on that little part, we can still slide that photo in underneath later on. Same thing with the dream sticker. I love this sticker. This sticker in this sticker sheet, I absolutely love it. Look at the detail on this sticker. Isn't that just gorgeous? I'm sure I'm going to end up turning this into one of my layouts anyway. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm actually going to, there's a little bit of powder still there. So I'm just going to stick it in that powder there. Okay. And I'll just grab that embossing buddy again. And I'm just going to rub that along that top edge of that sticker, just to stop it from being sticky along the top edge, so that we are able to pop our photo on it later on underneath. Okay, and that's actually going to stick in underneath that. So let's grab our spatula tool again. We will lift that up, and that one's going to stick in under there and a little bit further up. Okay, so we can actually pop that there, and our photo is going to be able to go in there. And of course, we will be able to, with our spatula, pop our photo in under there. Okay, so making sure that you are taking that stickiness away so that that doesn't hinder what you're going to do later on. Okay, so we need some leaves, and it had just 2 leaves. I'm thinking that they might be 2 single leaves. I think they are. So let's do the 2 single leaves. There's one there, and a smaller one. We'll just try that. I don't think there is a 2-leaf one there. No, not that I can see. There's 3 leaves, but there's not 2. So let's just do those 2 leaves, like so. So we've got a couple of leaves here. And of course we have the little brown flower, which is one of these solid ones. I think it's the bigger one out of them. Okay, so now this is where the blending with our blending brush and our pecan pie comes into play. So let's grab our pecan pie ink, and we'll grab a blending brush. So the beauty of these kits too is that they actually have like a technique that they teach people to do with each kit. Now, the technique with this one is blending with your blending brushes. I hope I haven't taken that off something. So I've got a bit of pecan pie on here. I'm just going to blend on that flower. And we're going to change that flower from looking like a chipboard flower to a pecan pie flower. Okay. Now, I'm just going to grab, I really need a wipe, and I didn't bring a wipe in here with me. Let's just go and grab a, I don't think my chamois will be wet enough. I think it'll be too dry. Oh no, it might be wet enough. Okay. I'll just use my chamois to clean that up so I don't get it on anything. So we have just changed that to a pecan pie coloured. So you can see the difference when you pop them together. See how it's changed the colour? So it's just taken it to a whole new level and added a little bit of colour. So, and it's simple as just a blending brush and your ink just to blend over the top. That's the beauty of these gorgeous die cut pieces. You'll be able to colour them however you want to colour them. So let's just add those leaves now. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on that leaf. And a little bit of glue on this one. Like so. And then, of course, our flower is then going to glue over the top of those. Like so. Okay. And then, of course, same thing with this one. This one's going to overlap over our photo. So we're going to use that embossing buddy once again. We'll just grab the bottom of the flower. Oh, it's actually not sticky. What are we talking about? It's not sticky. It wasn't a sticker. We'll just add a bit of glue on the top. And we'll pop that in the middle of that. And we'll still be able to pop our photo in underneath. So there is that page done. All right, let's move on over to the next page. So see how easy that was? The colours are lovely, Margaret. I agree. They are very, very nice, aren't they? I thought I just lost something down there, but I don't think I did. Okay. All right. We will move on over to the next page, which is This one. Okay, so we have, I'm going to have to cut this one down because this one's not right. Let me go back to my cutting guide. I've mucked up here somewhere. I did have people asking me, yeah, I don't think I've cut it at 11.5. Let me just see. I don't think I've cut it at 11.5. We will soon see. Eleven and a half. Oh no, I have cut it at 11.5. Maybe I've done the other one wrong. Anyway, I'm actually going to cut it at what this one is so that it matches. This one is 11. So let's just cut a 1/2 inch off. This is me going rogue, so it will match because it matches in that one. So I need it to match. All right. So what we're actually going to do is, let me see my page now. We are going to adhere this one here like this. So over here, it's just going to have a bigger border compared to what we were going to have. Actually, you know what? I know how I can fix this. I physically know how I can fix this. That little piece that I cut off, I'm going to still leave. Where did I put it? I'm going to put it back on here because this piece here is too short. So I'm actually going to fix it by adding a little bit of a cut line in it because we're going to embellish with a strip. So I'm going to cut it probably maybe 1 inch. Let's do it at 1 inch. I'm going to cheat here. Okay. So this one here should have been cut at 11.5 inches and I've cut it at 11 inches. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to spread it like that. This one here, I'm going to cut that at 1 inch and I'm going to spread it too. Okay, and then our stickers are going to cover up that. See, where you've made a mistake, you can easily fix it. All right, our stickers are going to cover up where we've just cut that. So what we're going to do is we need to have these butted up against each other and we need to have that nice 1/4 inch border all the way around. So let's line our page up over here and we will get our 1/4 inch border happening. So we've got that there. So we've got 12. We're actually going to do that and we're going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put some marks where that 1/4 inch needs to be. So let's mark 1/4 inch is there. And in 1/4 inch is around about there. Okay, so as long as I glue that in place, we will be good to go. And I need to make sure I take off my sticker. I don't need that one on there. Okay. So the pencil lines are great to help you line up. So you just cover your pencil line and that's going to give us the border that we want. Like so. Okay. And now if we butt this one up against it, it's going to give us a border there as well. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And then these two pieces are going to go here. And then, of course, our sticker strip is going to go along here. So we are going to be able to cover up that mess that I've made. All right. So let's grab those tags off. I'm going rogue, as I do. All right. We are going to do that. And that one is going to come in. And I just want to bring it in about 1/4 inch. There, like that. Okay, we've got that there. No one will ever know. You're going to see what I'm going to do here in a minute, and you're going to understand how I'm going to cover it up. Okay, so there and up 1/4 inch. And I like to use liquid glue because with liquid glue, we can move it. We've got that bit of wiggle room that we're able to move it where we need it to be. Just going to check that that's 1/4 inch. Can go down a little bit further. So we've still got that bit of wiggle room that we're able to move it just that tiny little bit until it takes hold. Once it takes hold, then you're not going to move it. All right, and we're going to pop that one in under that one. Whoops, because we popped the other one under. Okay, and we have that there. Okay. All right, so we have that. Now, we have some sticker, a strip that's going to go along here. But we have to cut that strip because it doesn't go all the way along. Let me grab these pieces here. It goes just to the edge of where we are. So let's go here. Okay, there. And I'm just going to cut that one with my scissors straight up there. Okay, there we have it. Now, no one would ever know that we cut those papers wrong. No one's ever going to know because it's been covered up by that strip. So how awesome is that? All right, now we've got that all sorted. I don't need that bit. Okay, so let's start assembling this page the way it is. Now they've got this gorgeous piece down here. We've got to add this piece, and this piece is going to sit over here. Then we have these two pieces here. One goes like that. Like that. Okay, I think 2H goes up there. No, 2H goes down here. Okay, so 2H goes here and 2I goes up there. Like that. This piece here. We've got a sticker that's going to come in. We've got that gorgeous sticker that I love. Got another sticker that's going to come in here. We need to get a leaf out. And it's a 4-leaf one. That one there, I think. That one's a 4-leaf one. Just when you're getting your bits out of these, just be careful when you get them out that you don't break them because they are a bit fragile, but once you've got them on your page, it's all good. All right. That, have I missed where, oh no, this one goes here. I was going to say, have I missed where that piece should be? Then, of course, we've got some other stickers. Okay, and then our photos go on there. All right, so now to work out where this mat goes, we're actually going to once again use our ruler. We're going to look here. It tells us here it's 3 inches from the bottom and 1/2 inch in from the side. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go 1/2 inch in from here. So with my ruler, 1/2 inch in from the side, which takes us to around about there. Okay, and then 3 inches up from the bottom. So let's do 3 inches from the outside edge, and we'll put a mark there. Okay, so now when it comes to me popping this piece on, now let me see, I'm sure it's the same size both ways. 7 inches. I'm sure it's the same size both ways. And 7, yeah, it is. Same both ways, but the dots go up and down. Okay, so we are going to add our glue onto there. And that one there is now going to cover up those marks. So we've got over to there and down to there. So right there. Okay. That piece there, we can take our sticker off. Now, these pieces here, it says that they're 3 inches up. So 3 inches is just going to be exactly level with that. So what I like to do is pop my ruler along here, and then I can just adhere that piece on. And it's 3/4 of an inch in from the side. So let's do 3/4 of an inch, which is around about there. Okay. I'm going to adhere that one. We're leaving our ruler there. This is where the T ruler would be really, really good. And we're just going to pop that there to cover that mark. Like so. And the other one is flush with the top. Same thing again. It's going to be flush with that top one and lined up with that one. So I'm just going to adhere that. I probably would. I can't do it. I was going to say I probably would push it over and match it up there, but I can't do it. The glue's taken hold now. But that's okay. All right, so we have that matching right there like that. All right, we have that and that. And now it's just a case of assembling our gorgeous embellishments. So we need to grab a leafy, oh, it's this one here with the flower in it. This one's really pretty as well. I love these chipboard die cut pieces. I even bought a laser machine to be able to make embellishments like this for my scrapbooking. But I love the fact that in this kit, you get this whole sheet of these. Now, this is the only way in the kit, it's the only way you're going to get those pieces. You can't get them any other way. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. And then, of course, we have a sticker that is this one here. Yep. Okay, so let's adhere those down. So I've got my sticker ready to go. Let's grab our circle and we will pop that. And it looks like it's just smack bang in the middle there. This piece. Just add a little bit of liquid glue to the back. Whoa, that's a lot of liquid glue to the back, but anyway. And that's going to go out there like that. And then, of course, our sticker is going to go over the top there like that. Okay, there's that. Oh, this favorite sticker of mine, enjoying the moment. It is definitely my favorite. Look at that. Doesn't that just bring this whole page to life? There's no comments. You're all so quiet. Are you just watching, or have you all disappeared? Okay, what do we need on top there? I think it's this one. Looks like that. Goes up on top there. Okay, this one down here, we are going to add this piece there like that. We're going to add our little leaf piece like so. We've got another little sticker with the flower on it from the sticker sheet. It's going to go like that. And then it has things to remember, which is this one here. And that's going to come in, and it's going to just come in a little bit from that side edge and along there. And we have that cute little flower. It's going to go down there, and we have to glue this one on. And you know what, people? That is that page done. There you go. To a double page layout. Look at that. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Has this changed your mind on these gorgeous kits? I mean, I'm not a full-on kit person, but I can tell you these pages look absolutely gorgeous. Once you pop your photos on here, so for this layout here, it says that we need to do two photo. Well, I mean, that's 4 photos, but we could probably do an 8x8 photo on there and just do one big large photo, or you can do 4 smaller photos. The other page over here, they've just got a large photo there. So, but however you want to pop your photos on, you've got your base pages done. You physically can then just go ahead and my nails coordinate. Well, my nails are actually, yeah, they're blue. They're not sort of that greeny color, but they're pretty close. So there you go. I mean, that's another 2 pages. So we've got those 2 pages. I haven't started number 3. We'll do number 3. I think I've been gas bagging on here enough for you. I mean, I've hung out with you and crafted for a bit. So we've got those 2 gorgeous pages and these 2. But isn't this just a gorgeous kit? Like, honestly, Janice, I know it is stunning. Out of all of the kits, this was my go-to favorite. Now, I just want to tell you, I am actually doing a Saturday scrapbooking class. Now, the way my Saturday scrapbooking classes are going to work is they are actually going to be, while the supplies for the kits are available, you can, where are we? I had it here. Oh, I thought I had a sign up for my Saturday scrapbooking, but I can't find it. I had so down in the description of this video is a link for my Saturday scrapbooking class. My first Saturday scrapbooking class is going to be on February the 22nd. Now, February the 22nd, it is going to be the same weekend as my retreat, but I'm going to be here doing my retreat anyway. So I've decided to hold a scrapbooking kit class. Now, how those kit classes are going to work is that you, can be both masculine and feminine. Exactly, Maureen. I think it's just an all-purpose. I think that's why it's called Everyday You and Me. I think it's because we can actually have it for any purpose. Male, female. I think this is gorgeous. I mean, that's why I've chosen this as the actual designer series paper and the suite of products that I'm going to be using next month for scrapbooking, because I fell in love with this workshop kit, but I also wanted to do my own workshop kit as well. So we've got those 2 pages there, which is the first double page, and then of course we've got the second double page. So you can see the colors are gorgeous. And it's very versatile. I think it's very unisex. I think it can be, and also I think it's going to be for all different occasions as well. You know, like it doesn't really matter what occasion. It's got lots and lots of purpose behind it. So as I said, I'm doing a Saturday scrapbooking class. If you want to attend a scrapbooking class here in person, and I know that by popular demand, people have been asking for a class on a Saturday. So my first one is going to be February the 22nd. Now, you can actually use the link that's in the description of this video, and you can subscribe. Now, the only kits that are available are what's there. So I have another couple of these kits left. But I've got minimal kits. So you pick your kit and you come and gather with me, and I give you yummy cakes and slices and things for morning tea, and we just get together and we scrapbook together. I also have an Epson 8550 photo printer. So if you wanted to print your photos while you're here at an extra charge, I'm more than happy to print your photos for you as well. The way I always do my scrapbooking layouts, type it into the comments and let me know. How do you do your layouts? Do you normally grab your photos and have your photos already printed and then do your layouts? Or do you do your layouts and then print your photos according to that layout? Because that's actually what I do. I actually print, I do my layouts and then I actually add my photos. I print my photos specifically for that layout. I used to go and get a whole heap of photos developed. And yes, okay, if you've already got your photos that you've got in your stash and you want to actually scrapbook some of your photos that you've already got printed, then fair enough. You need to be able to manipulate them onto your layouts to be able to use them. But normally what I do is I actually print them. Depending on what the layout is, I print them specifically for that layout. Type it into the comments and let me know. So what are your thoughts on the scrapbooking kits? Now, I did mention this morning that in my videos, if you like and share my videos and type liked and shared into the comments, you will go into a weekly draw where I'm going to be giving away some prizes each week. I used to do it many, many years ago, and I've decided that I want to give back to all of you people that follow me and enjoy my videos and comment and hang out with me. I am more than happy to give back. Now, for the people that are international viewers, you will get a handmade card sent out to you if you are one of the lucky winners. For the people that are in Australia, you will be winning some sort of product. I will have product giveaways. So please make sure you like and share this video and type into the comments liked and shared. Now, even if I finish the live, you can come back to the live, to the recording, and you can still share that video. But I'd like you to be able to share it over onto your Facebook, share it in like a message to someone that may want to enjoy the video. You can grab the link here on YouTube and be able to share that. But hopefully you've enjoyed that crafty afternoon. I've enjoyed myself. It was so nice to be able to get that second double page layout finished. I want to finish the third one because one of the people that have booked in for the Saturday scrapbooking is doing these kits. So I wanted to have the pages all done up, ready to go, so that she can see exactly what the kit's going to look like. And it's so nice to be able to go to a class and see the pages there in front of you and actually scrapbook from that class. I did actually pop into a Stampin' Up group, and I actually asked how people display their scrapbook pages and things for their classes. And one lady said that I don't actually have the pages that they're going to do until that day when they make them. And I mean, I don't mind that I've pre-designed things and stuff, but I like to have them all done. Like, I don't want to be sitting there trying to design those pages while people are trying to do it. So I like to design mine first and have them all on display so that then they can take the page to their table in a plastic sleeve, and they can actually see it right in front of them. And I like to put photos on them too sometimes, because I think photos just bring the pages to life and give them a little bit more I don't know, a little bit more personal feel, I think. So anyway, so please feel free to, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you like and give me the thumbs up, like the video, and share my video, and type liked and shared into the video. But I will be doing a name picker, and we'll be having a prize draw next Friday for all of the people that have commented and liked and shared my video. So the only way that your name is going to go into the draw is for you to like, share, and type liked and shared into the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me, people. Have a lovely weekend, and